The US Air Force and Department of Energy are being targeted by the Israeli intelligence service. These claims were made by investigative journalist Wayne Madsen. He says that Mossad is busy at work in the US state of Nevada. Well, let's pin him down and get some more details. And across to our team's Priya Sridhar in Washington, D.C. She's got Wayne Madsen with her there. Evening to you, Priya. Now, if this is true, where's Mr. Madsen's proof? And is any of this anyway going to come as a surprise to intelligence in the US?
Hi there, Kevin. Well, RT contributor and investigative journalist Wayne Madsen just came back from a trip to Nevada, and he says that there is proof that Israeli intelligence exists on Air Force bases in Nevada. Now, just yesterday, a Maryland man was arrested and accused of spying on the United States for Israel, and many people were shocked by this, but Wayne says he wasn't that surprised. So joining me to help talk about this is Wayne Madsen himself. Wayne, first of all, tell me, what proof do you have that there was Israeli intelligence, or there is Israeli intelligence in Nevada?
Well, the proof actually comes out of what we hear about Stewart Nozette, Dr. Stewart Nozette, who has been with a number of U.S. agencies, NASA, Naval Research Lab, Department of Energy, which runs the Nevada test site, which I visited, had a Q clearance, a very high-level security clearance, gave him access to nuclear weapons design information. He told the FBI agent who posed as an Israeli intelligence officer, Nozette said, "I thought I already worked for you guys. After all, I work for Israel Aerospace Industries," which he cited was an intelligence front for the Israeli government. Well, Israel Aircraft Industries has been very, very instrumental in the U.S. Air Force development of these unmanned aerial vehicles that are flown out of the Nevada sites, Creech Air Force Base, Nellis Air Force Base, where operators actually control these unmanned aerial vehicles in missions over Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Iraq. So we have some proof from Nozette himself that Israel Aircraft Industries, and they've had a lot of engineers involved in not only the Air Force development, but the Army and Navy's development of these unmanned aerial vehicles, not to mention the CIA, involved, of course, with our program. So we have proof from Dr. Nozette himself.
And what exactly are they looking for? What kind of defense and energy secrets or plans are they trying to get? Well,
we know from again from Nozette where he worked. He worked at the Department of Energy. He also worked on the Star Wars program under Reagan and the first Bush. He was a White House space advisor during the first Bush 41. He's had a lot of access to a lot of different agencies and departments of the U.S. government, including the Air Force and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, which develops a lot of the leading edge technology for U.S. defenses. So he's been very, very key. I would also note that the Israel Aircraft or Israel Aerospace Industries connection is very interesting because one of the individuals with that company was also the handler of an individual named Ben Ami Kadish, a long-serving person at a U.S. Army weapons lab in New Jersey who was arrested last year for espionage for Israel, and he was linked to the same handler who ran Jonathan Pollard, the imprisoned Israeli spy who was imprisoned back in the 1980s, who gave the Israelis a lot of information on U.S. intelligence capabilities.
And is there any indication that there are many men like Nozette out there, or is he just one who got caught and he has no relation to other potential spies?
The record, it's being handled very strangely. The FBI was quick to say that Nozette had no connection to the Israeli government, even though we know he had connections to Israeli intelligence fronts. This is a pattern. This is not an isolated incident. We look at Pollard, we look at Ben Ami Kadish, we look at Nozette now. There have been others. We also see the presence, and this was cited in the National Counterintelligence Executive Report some years ago, about the presence of Israelis, young Israelis, all military age, working in shopping mall kiosks, selling everything from toys like Zoom copters, puzzle cars, Israel Dead Sea body lotions, door-to-door sales of Chinese-made art being pawned off as Israeli art. These were all the subject of major U.S. investigations by the FBI, Drug Enforcement Administration, and military intelligence.
Interesting stuff. Well, we'll be sure to keep you updated on anything we hear about that. But for now, Kevin, it's back to you.
Okay, RT's Priya Sridhar talking there to investigative journalist Wayne Madsen. Thanks for that tonight.